Hello everyone, I am Dr. Ganesh Kumar from India. Today what we are going to see is Darkside of IoT. So this IoT technology is ruling across all the disciplines. Every discipline or every industries people are talking about IoT, IoT, IoT. But everyone will talk about whenever any technology comes into a picture, then there is a positive as well as a negative. There is a good as well as there is a bad. Things are there. But everyone is focusing on only the good part of the technology. But we need to consider both the good as well as the bad, and we need to overcome the badness from the good things. So today this class is, we are going to see the dark side of IoT. What are the major bad things, what are the major problems, and how we can overcome from this, and also what are all the problems already they have faced from the IoT products. The era of smart things. Now the whole world is moving towards this. Now the era of smart things. Now the whole world is moving towards the smart things. It means they are moving towards to the Internet of Things. So all the devices, they want to become an smart things. So we think that whether all the devices required some smartness, or it may be a management gimmicks to sell their products or to push their products into the market. No, but all the things are really, it is changing into a smarter things. Who knows, probably in future the entire world may become entire globe will become a smart globe. Why is everything getting smart? What is the need for getting smartness for each and everything? Now if you take example, in your mobile phone itself, there are a lot of applications also there. In any person, they used to have one smartphone, one smartwatch and smart glasses. At least 2 to 3 products they used to have as a smart product. If you consider as a home, in this home, if you take the smart TVs are there, smart refrigerator, smart bulbs, smart dripping systems, smart electricity and smart washing machine. Similarly, the entire home is converted into a smart home. The same way, if we consider as a whole city, the traffic management system, that is a smart traffic management system, and then smart parking management system, smart healthcare systems. Likewise, we can extend our application so that the entire city will become a smart city. The same way, tomorrow the entire globe is going to be a smart globe. Why is everything getting smart? There are 3 things which is playing a vital role in making all the things into a smarter things. The first thing is in sensors, the second thing is a cloud, and third thing is an machine-to-machine communication. Now we will see the sensors, clouds and machine-to-machine communication. If we consider a sensors, if you take a mobile, around 10 different kinds of sensors are embedded into a single device, so that our mobile phone can become a smartphone. The same way, every sensors, they want to become smaller and smaller. They want to have all the functionality as well as they want to do it in a very smarter way. Second, why is everything getting smart? The second factor is the cloud, because this cloud is a very big computing support. Either it may be a cloud or server. There are big computing technologies which is going to support our IoT devices. So by means of this big devices, by means of this cloud computing technology and big data analytics, we can able to incorporate the machine learning, deep learning, artificial intelligence. Likewise, we can able to give such intelligent information through this cloud. So this cloud is also plays a vital role in making all the things into a smarter things. Third factor is machine-to-machine communication. So this is also one of the major factor which is going to make the things into a smarter world. Here, the machine-to-machine communication, one machine wants to communicate to another machine, or one things want to communicate to another things, without any intervention of people, without any intervention of any human being. The machines can also communicate each other, as well as they can take an action, they can perform some action, they can perform some control actions, it can remotely operate some other things in a different locations. That is one way one machine to machine communication will happen. For example, in my home, if I have a smart refrigerator, that smart refrigerator, what it may do, it is going to check what is the milk content in my refrigerator. Whenever I used to go to any supermarket, when I reach as closest to the milk products, then automatically my machine will send a pop-up message to my mobile phone. Through that app, it is giving a message that in your refrigerator the milk is not sufficient, better to buy 2 milk packets or 4 milk packets. That also depends on the what kind of intelligence we are going to adopt. It means that how many people in your home, based on that how much you have consumed for a earlier days, based on that it will calculate and it will give an advice to your mobile device. So there is a possibility one things to another thing may communicate, as well as it can give an some suggestions to the people also. So this machine to machine communication also plays a vital role in making a smarter things as well as a smart IoT. Now we have seen that the sensors is a separate and cloud is in separate and machine to machine communication is a separate. So I personally feel that all these three, sensors, cloud and machine to machine communication, all these three which is going to support for making an effective and intelligent IoT devices. We can able to make a intelligent IoT devices. So it is a combination of all these three only we can able to invent the new smart devices, as well as new smart inventions can be made in the globe. Now we understand that by using the sensors, clouds and machine to machine communication, we can able to develop our own IoT platforms. So this is a positive side. There are a lot of positive things in that IoT. Next we want to see that what is the dark side of IoT. By making intelligent devices, what are all the other sides, what are all the sad factors already which is influence in the market, we need to know in detail so that when we develop a new product, we can consider those points to avoid such type of mistakes. This is the Jeep Cherokee. It was introduced by the Chrysler industry. It was very awesome SUV vehicle which is having a very sophisticated facilities. That facilities are voice commanded driving system, voice operated infotainment system, automatic steering control. There are a lot more features are available in this Jeep Cherokee introduced by the Chrysler. But the Jeep Cherokee, they sold around 1.4 million vehicles into the market. Also, this vehicle is having the capability of creating our own hotspots. Through that hotspot, we can able to create our own network, as well as the 4G LTE will be supporting it. So what the hacker has done it, he has hacked this vehicle, he has hacked this network, and remotely he was controlling this vehicle, remotely he was controlling the vehicle to make this vehicle into an accident. So this was the biggest threat. Because of that, the Chrysler recalled almost 1.4 million vehicles to fix that bug. So this is a biggest threat also. This is a dark side and IoT. Next example is Wi-Fi Hello Barbie, which was the very first smart toy which was introduced throughout in the globe. This is also a smart device. This smart Barbie which is going to act as a friend to your kids. So it is having the facility of voice operating systems, and it can able to read, and it can able to translate the languages, it can able to crack a jokes. So what happened is the hacker has hacked this Barbie girl to make this doll into misbehave to the kids. Also, it is holding an microphone through that microphone, whatever the conversation is happening inside the home, that private conversation also will be hacked by the user. This doll will be connected to our home Wi-Fi network. Through that home Wi-Fi network, the hacker can able to access your network, as well as they can able to hack your network even in for financial transactions also. Next example is smart TV. Nowadays, even people are very lazy to operate our remote control also. Because of that, they have introduced this smart TV with voice operating system. In this voice operating system, through your voice, you can able to increase your volume, you can change your channels, as well as whatever the settings you want to change, that also we can able to perform. As a user point of view, this is a very good feature, but what happened is, it is having a IP enabled microphone. Through that IP enabled microphone, even in our bedroom, whatever we have a private communication, that also will be recorded by someone else, by the hacker. Also, this smart TV is going to connect our network. In that network, all the communications, all the protocols will be hacked by the hacker. Next, smart insulin pumps. It was a very good invention. It is very useful to the society, because entire world, almost 10% of people are suffered by the diabetes. Especially in India itself, 69 million people are affected by this disease. So, for that purpose, they have introduced this smart insulin pumps. In this smart insulin pump, which is having a continuous glucose sensor will be fixed, and then control algorithm. Through that, this pump will inject the insulin medicines to the body. What it is going to do is, it is going to measure the what is the glucose level in our body, and then based on that, it is going to give a control signal to pump the corresponding medicines to the patient. The same information will be recorded, also it will be pushed into the mobile app. This app will be connected to the network. What it was hacker has happened is, the hacker has hacked this network, and they can able to change the value so that it will affect the people's life also. Next, smart desk. This is a very good invention made by the Central Mexican University. They created very small device. It is a very small device which is having the capability to measure pressure, temperature, as well as the humidity. Also, it can able to capture the images. Apart from that, we can able to adapt some more sensors so that it can be used for agriculture purpose. But the major drawback in this device is, the whole information, whatever the communication it is going to happen here, everything it is going to be in a free air, there is no security. It means that if any other hacker can easily hack this device, and they can able to manipulate this data. Next, IoT ransomware. It is a very famous cyber threat. It is one type of ransomware. What they used to do, they are going to install malwares in your devices. Through that malware, they are going to hack your device, or they are going to hack your data. Whenever you want to try to access your data, or you want to access your device, then they will demand for some money, so that after paying your cash, then only they will open it. So, this is a very famous IoT ransomware security threat also is there in this. Even for some examples, as we already discussed, that smart thermostats or smart pacemaker, which are all going to be a life-saving device, here if they made that kind of IoT ransomware, which will affect the life of the persons. Now we can see that other IoT challenges. We are talking about only the challenges are going to be security, but it is not only the security, it also involves the security, privacy, anonymity. So the privacy and anonymity also one of the major factors, because whenever your smart device, it is used to record your habits, records your behaviors, records your personal data, and also it is going to observe what the media you are going to access, and also it is going to see that who are all your friends, what is your likes and dislikes, everything it is going to recorded here. It will be monitored by your smart devices. So we are going to lose our privacy and anonymity. So this is a major IoT challenges in a IoT world. So what we can do? This is a problem. This is a dark side of IoT. What way we can able to provide the security? It is not only providing the security by in terms of protocol. Instead of that, we can go with the security by design, because we cannot allow for each and every devices it's a proprietary device. So that proprietary device must have a security when they are developing in the design stages itself, so that we can able to easily overcome such those problems. Now there are three major factors, that is secure, fast or cheap. These three factors are going to be influencing in any IoT products. So either it is a fast to market or cheap to produce or secure infrastructure. We need to pick at least any two so that we can able to produce a wonderful good IoT product. We will try to get all the three like a fast, cheap and secure, but we need to trade off at somewhere else. Depends on what kind of application where you are going to use that product. For example, if you are going to consider a fast to market and secure infrastructure, we need to compromise here. It won't be cheap because we are providing a lot of security infrastructure as well as fast to market to the business. So it won't be cheap. The second factor we can consider that either the cheap and secured. My product wants to be a cheap as well as more and more secure. Here we need to trade off. It won't be fast. When you want to develop a product at a very cheap cost with a higher security, then it won't be in a fast in nature. The third possibility is my product wants to be a fast to market as well as cheap to produce. When you consider a fast and cheap, there is no possibility for security. So we need to trade off it. So if you want to develop one product which is going to be have an fast to market, cheap to produce and secure infrastructure, we need to trade off any of the part so that we can able to produce a good IoT products. So these are all the major drawbacks in IoT, dark side of IoT. By this ways and means we can able to overcome from these issues. Thank you for watching my class.